Well, this is typically where we would preview this upcoming week's games. We have one game to preview. I don't know if I've ever seen 3 divisional teams all on the bye at the exact same time, but that's the way the cards unfolded.
Ever,
yeah,
we talked about this preseason. It's like the Rams don't see Seattle until after the bye twice, and they don't see Arizona until like way late.
Yeah, super late.
I think it's just going with the theme of this being a very weird year. I mean, it has been an incredibly weird year up until this point. I think you can add this into the fold that 3 teams in the division are all on the bye. The lone team not on the bye is the San Francisco 49ers, who will look to go to 6-2 this upcoming week. They're taking on the Houston Texans, who just, of course, lost to Brandon's Seahawks on Monday Night Football. They could not get anything going offensively until really late, when it was far too late for them to get back into the football game. So let's take a peek at this one and talk about it. Niners on the road, taking on a Texans team that's a surprising 2-4. I think we expected more out of them through the first 7 weeks here. Meanwhile, San Francisco looking to get to 6-2, and you got to think that they're primed to do so here. So, Jake, can that defense of the Niners, which is kind of makeshift right now, can they find a way to take a page out of Seattle's playbook, do what they did on Monday night, get yet another win here?
Yeah, I absolutely think so. I thought Tatum Bethune was amazing. I'm very glad because I lost Fred Warner in my Dynasty League, and I had to pick up Bethune, and he had a great game. But you look at this defense, and I love what George Kittle said after the game. He said, Robert Saleh was the most important free agency acquisition, and they were right. He has just added so much life to this defense. Shout out Woody Johnson for being a total Nimrod. So, when you look at this 49ers team, I mean, Christian McCaffrey got going on the ground, and look, I get, like, the Texans have a really good defense. They're going to take away the football, all of that. CJ Stroud is behind maybe the worst offensive line I've ever seen. It's so bad. And they created it. Like they made it bad. I've never seen anything like what the Texans offensive line is. It's horrendous. And I don't mean to throw Arion Terrestri under the bus. I know he's a rookie thrown into the fire, but guys, it's pathetic. It really is. CJ Stroud now, people think he's a bust. People think that he is garbage and he's washed. I'm watching Stroud run for his life every play. Like, Stroud hasn't even been pressured he's been pressured 30 fewer times than Stafford, because he can just simply, he gets rid of the ball so fast because he knows he is about to get killed. And if he knows he's not going to have any time, he's already, just running to the sidelines trying to make a play. The offensive line is pathetic. It really is. And the 49ers are going to be able to generate pressure. Nico Collins is probably not going to play in this game with a concussion because it was a Monday night game. Keep that in mind. So it's an extra day. I don't think he plays. The good news is Jalen Noel is starting to see some success for them, and Jaden Higgins and, the young guys. But this team just isn't what we expected, and it's a shame because the defense is number one scoring. And I just feel like the 49ers are going to be able to hang around long enough where even if it's the final drive or whatever, they don't even have to be on the offensive end. I think they can score on defense because that's how bad the offensive line is. So give me the 49ers. I'm going to say 20-12 in an ugly game.
Jake's got the Niners moving to 6-2. How about you, Mike? Who takes it, Houston or San Francisco?
Yeah, I mean, just I guess you'll shadow what Jake said. That offensive line is horrendous for CJ Stroud, and it sucks too because a lot of people only see the results and they're thinking that it's all him. And I've said he's regressed too, but if you really look at it, the offensive line is just horrendous over there. The defense is really good. Like, they're the ones keeping them in games, and they've forced a couple different things with Seattle, but the offense just can't hang, man. Like, if you drop 20, 25 points, they're not going to be able to match it just because the lack of the talent. And then on top of that, they don't know what hell's happening with Joe Mixon. Bless their hearts with Woody Marks and Nick Chubb, but it's not the same. That offense is just not functioning. They don't have the time to do anything. So I do have the San Francisco 49ers winning this game as well, just because they can beat you with a resurgence of McCaffrey. Now we're like, what the heck? McCaffrey's doing it all again. It's so crazy to see it, but I got this game as the San Francisco 49ers winning. I actually got 33-17. Yeah.
Blowout coming.
They know DeMeco
Niners.
Ryans too, by the way. So that's
Brandon, what are you thinking on this one? You just took on Houston, and Jake made a great point. That offensive line is abysmal, but the Seahawks certainly took advantage of it. Can the Niners find a way to do something similar?
Well, they're going to be down they keep getting down one edge rusher after another, it seems, or one defensive lineman after it seems one week or another. But I've called them the zombie team that you just can't put down, and nobody's found a way to put a headshot in that skull. So they're just going to keep on and they'll make it happen this week, I think, 27-13. A couple of things here is, first off, you got to go with Mac Jones here. I don't care where Brock's at on the injury front. To me, this offense does look just a bit better with him. It's just got a better chemistry rolling. You can't let the money factor into this. We're seeing with the Cardinals, this is already going to come into the decision with them when it comes to Kyler coming back off the injury. I think 80% of the Cardinal town would probably say, we'll probably just ride with Brissett here. This looks a little bit better with him, but still they're going to let the monetary decision drive that. I hope the Niners don't with how Mac has played. As well, Christian McCaffrey, folks, what is he on pace for, Jesse? 521 touches this year. That guy is not lasting through the year, but will not hamper them this week. They're going to lean on him like nobody's business, and they will get a comfortable win because this Texans team is right now in miserable shape. Jake made a great point about Nico Collins with the concussion protocol, because you got to go through the protocol, and usually you need that full week just to get there to the next game. And you could see early in that game that he was trying to work Nico Collins 24/7. He didn't trust the rest of the receivers. He was only throwing to Jalen Noel once Collins went out of the game, who had like 10 targets in this game before that point. So everything's a little light right now. The running backs suck. The receivers are really young and inexperienced. And yeah, the defense is good, but Max has shown that he's been able to execute this offense on time well, and that he's got enough there, especially getting back Kittle into the fold.
Yeah, Stroud took some shots in that game too, including one on the sideline where he banged his head. I mean, you got to look out for him too behind that offensive line, running for his life, and they have no run game to speak of, so it's simply all passing. It's not good right now in Houston. Will it be even worse this upcoming weekend against your Niners, Jesse?
Listen, this is weakness versus weakness. Right now, the 49ers don't have pass rushers the way that they would like to. This offensive line for Houston is absolutely atrocious. The play calling for Houston is absolutely atrocious. Ultimately, this is really fun too, because DeMeco Ryans is an underling of Robert Saleh, and also he was the defensive coordinator here once Robert Saleh left. So they're going to have a lot of fun. This is going to be a good game. I don't like that it's a 1 p.m. Eastern time slot. That's usually tough for West Coast teams. But I do think the 49ers get it done. I think that Mac Jones proved against another very good defense in the Rams that he can dice you up if you don't think that he can. He absolutely can hold you accountable. So let's have some fun with this score here. I think the 49ers win 19-16. What do you think of that?
Ooh. 19-16. I'm not sure if that's scoregami, but the scoregami bot, I don't know if you guys know, it's broken. The scoregami bot.
It's gone.
It's been a big talk of the season. Something's really messed up with it, which is unfortunate because I love that account. But maybe the Niners break it this upcoming week yet again, getting an odd victory, or odd digit victory, I guess, 19-16. Win's a win, man. If the Niners improve to 6-2, look out as they continue to rattle off win after win here. All right, well, that does it for the previews and predictions. Wow. That was a long segment, fellas. I don't know how the hell we got through that. 3 teams on the bye this upcoming week, getting some much needed rest. I know the Rams for sure, and the Brandon Seahawks trying to heal up, get even healthier for this post-bye stretch that we're already at the halfway point of the season here. So it's going to be necessary to heal up and get after the second half here, where it's anybody's ball game, really. I mean, it is just completely lockstep, not only in this division, but in the NFC in general. So can't wait for the second half of the season here, because I really have no idea. I'm really in both conferences, by the way. I just have no idea who's who, what's what. I think that's why the NFL is king. Let's give a shout out to the best real money wagering and fantasy platform out there, and that's our friends over at Sleeper. Now, I crafted up our own little sleeper slip here so that we can just get right into it. This is what I came up with, fellas. Let me know if I'm nuts. I got my Jordan Love free pick in there. I threw that in. Then we got Thursday Night Football coming up here in a couple of days. I got Ladd McConkey, more than 55.5 receiving yards. Justin Jefferson, more than 82.5 receiving yards. I was kind of stunned to see that the Vikings allowed Jalen Hurts, rather, to do what he did the other day. He had his best passing game all year by a mile. He went nuts. So I'm thinking McConkey might be able to put up some numbers in this one. And then Jefferson, I don't know who's throwing him the football. It seems like Wentz is going to be their guy for the foreseeable future. That is the longest lasting ankle injury I've ever seen that JJ McCarthy is currently nursing right now. But this is what I have. If you want to tell this one or create your own, of course, link in the description below. Click that, sign up for Sleeper, and you'll get a 100% match up to $100 when you use the promo code RTS. In addition to that, you don't even need to make a deposit to check out Sleeper. Once you download the app and create an account, you will instantly get a free $20 wager to use. So go check them out. Link in the description below. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in over 25 states. Check out Sleeper today.